bringing it to the entire nation from San Francisco Radio Row. And the fun part about this is you never know who's going to stop by. And to our right, I see a superstar. Let's welcome New York Football Giants quarterback Jaxson Dart to the show.
Man, excited to be here. Appreciate you guys.
Dude, you're bringing the energy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Appreciate y'all.
Love the jacket. He's here with Pepsi Zero Sugar. He's got the jacket on, looking sexy, looking like the man.
You say he was sexy? The first compliment. Looking sexy, bro.
It's good though.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to get on his good side.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, man. You're a hot guy to talk to right now. Everybody's surrounding you. Everyone has questions for you. How do you feel looking back on your first year, man? A lot of ups and downs, but now that it's over, how do you feel looking back about everything?
Yeah, first of all, just shout out to Pepsi Zero Sugar
it's dope.
for the jacket. I had a bear walking around with me too, but
I saw that.
We had a little heat problem, so he's kind of had to take a little time out. No, but I think this year is it's kind of been a whirlwind. I feel like I've grown like 3 years into one. But there's been a lot of really great learning lessons for me. There's been a lot of successes and like I said earlier, things to learn from. But I'm excited with where we're at as a team. I'm excited to get the guys back rolling. Get the guys back healthy, and Coach Harp's coming in. I'm excited for the future, so it's gonna be awesome.
Jaxson, there's teams that in an off season. We'll be honest, there's not much to look forward to next year. You guys are the opposite. There's so much possible excitement for your team with you, new coach. First of all, Skattebo, Malik Neighbors, you guys got a squad. Tell us your first impression of Cam Skattebo, because your relationship is amazing to me.
Yeah, no, Scat's my boy, man. We're actually just in Mexico, so he's getting back healthy, and I can't wait to have him back out there on the field. I think my first interaction with him in person would be one to remember. I remember we had just got done with a workout. We're locker mates, so we're right next to each other. But he was, putting on a new shirt before he put on the new shirt, though. And he's all right. So he had an itch on his chin. And usually, with us or any normal person, you just itch your chin. He has this bone sticking out of his shoulder. It's the craziest thing. I don't know if you guys have seen it on his Twitch streams or whatever, but that's how he itches. He'll just go like this.
Who is this guy?
It's wild. He's a savage, but I love him.
And your chemistry together, your friendship and relationship together was contagious. Had everybody buzzing. That had to feel cool, right? Because you knew people were talking about it and loving it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think the biggest thing is when you're competitors, and I think that one thing that we could just relate to off rip was just our mindset of going into each and every day, just attacking it, chasing wins, chasing success, and also being team players. And I think that that's one thing that people don't talk enough about him is he's a great teammate. He's someone who brings a ton of passion and energy and, makes all the guys around him better.
And speaking of teammates, you're Jaxson Dart, right? You're the new guy in the locker room. You're the leader. Is there a feeling of, I belong here, I'm supposed to be here, I'm Jaxson Dart, I'm the quarterback, I'm the man? Or is there still a surreal feeling when you're competing with Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson? Is that a weird feeling for you at first and then it clicks?
I think it was a surreal feeling to kind of walk in that room initially. Russell's one of the first players that I ever had a jersey of. Watching him in Seattle. So it's crazy to kind of look back on that, and obviously seeing Jameis and all of his successes. And I think I said in an interview one time in my pre-draft process that if there was one player who I want to play with, and I said Jameis Winston. So it was kind of crazy to see everything kind of come to fruition and just be in the room with those guys. And I have so much respect and love for them and how much they poured into me and, how much wisdom they've shedded. So I got a lot of love from them.
Yeah, and all of you guys seem to have a great chemistry and get along really well. It was awesome to see, man.
Jameis' speeches?
Yeah.
Unreal, huh?
The best. You should see. In the locker room, it's times 10. So he's an amazing teammate. He's an amazing, mentor, guy that I look up to, not only on the football field, but just as a person, how he approaches things, how he respects people, and how genuine he is. So I got a love for my boy J-Mo, man.
That's awesome.
Yo, Jaxson, how you feeling? How you vibing with the East Coast? Covino's a Jersey guy.
Yep.
I'm a New York guy.
New York.
We live in Los Angeles now, but I lived in Hoboken.
You got to figure it out.
I had my fair share of Taylor ham. Have you loved the East Coast yet? Bagels, pizza, the whole deal. You adjusted to the area?
Yeah. When you go from Oxford, Mississippi, a small college town, to that New York, New Jersey area, it's complete polar opposites.
Yes.
You know, from not even just like a culture standpoint, but just like the people.
And you realize people like
they're edgy.
Yeah.
You know, they got that
You
chip on
gotta
their shoulder.
have
You're
your
gonna know exactly
coffee.
how they stand and what they think about you.
Absolutely, yeah. You're going to get a lot of honesty,
No
and
doubt.
you can't badmouth the pizza.
At
These
all.
are things you have to promote. Taylor ham. You have to enjoy a
All
cup
of it.
of
But
coffee.
it's amazing.
You
Yeah.
have to
It's the
pump your
best place
fist
to
a
be.
little bit.
No doubt. But I've loved it so far. I mean, the people are great. As a competitor, you want to be under the brightest lights, under the biggest stages. So there's not a better place to be.
That's awesome, man. How do you respond? You're a big dude, obviously, and you said it. I heard your response, like, hey, I've been doing this my whole life, but not everybody's talking about he takes too many hits. What's your response to that? That's just how you play?
Well, I think that there's, you know, I think one thing that you have to acknowledge, like, all right, there's situations, okay, I need to be better in. You know, there's a time and place for things. So, you know, I could have taken that hit off of me in this situation. But at the same time, like, I kind of feel like this narrative's been a little wild. Like, I mean, I watch games all the time. I'm watching quarterbacks take hits, but not everybody's talking about it.
No, it did seem like everybody jumped on it.
Yeah, everybody kind of jumped on it. And, you know, like, that's just kind of how things get run sometimes. And at times I wish I was like, you know, I maybe wish people would talk more about just like the play on the field instead of that's the only thing that's a topic.
Fair.
I think, you know, one thing that people have to acknowledge, you know, as well is I played, you know, big time football for the last 4 or 5 years, and I've only missed 2 games. So when it comes to like who's going to be out there on the field, who can you count on, like I'm going to be out there for my guys. So I think just continuing to grow, mature, be smart in situations, but at the same time, if you're a competitor, you got to play the game that you've played your whole entire life.
Now, Jackson's got style, man. Your style is something that every week people are like, yo, look what he's wearing. You got the turtlenecks once in a while.
Yeah.
Now, 53 guys in the locker room. Is it
the chain?
Is it wild how different people are culture-wise and how like everyone dresses different? There's linemen that come in with like khakis on and like it's a very different vibe for everyone.
Yeah, there is. But it's everybody's just like personality. I mean, I think it's just something that's really cool nowadays of us just as players being able to express, you know, ourselves in the fashion industry, in the fashion world. And I know for me, you know, it's been really cool to have like a situation where me and my mom can continue to grow our relationship and our bond. And, you know, she loves fashion. She loves that side of things. So us being able to put pieces together and be creative, you know, that's something that's really hits close to home for me. And I love this part of it.
I got to ask you, let me talk about your parents for a second, because I got little kids and I coach them.
Yeah.
And, like, I watch all these little kids and I'm like, so, you know, you see some getting really good. When was the point where you're like, wow, I think I might have something here? Because, you know, kids stand out and then go through peaks and valleys. When did you know I might have a chance to play in the NFL?
Geez, I think it's always just been like, it's been a dream of mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like a writing when I was like in 4th or 5th grade of a chalk on a whiteboard, and they're asking, you know, what's your dream of what you want to be? And I said a Super Bowl winning quarterback in the NFL.
Nice.
And I think just like a great thing that my parents did was they never ever you know, made me sway another way. You know, they gave me all the belief in the world that I could do it, that I could achieve whatever I wanted to. And I think that just an attest to them and what kind of people they are, what kind of parents they are to, you know, give their kids, you know, every opportunity they can have and really just instill that confidence that they can chase whatever dream that they have.
Random question. When you were building that dream, before you actually were getting there, what was the weakest job you had before you became a professional quarterback, man?
Weakest job?
Weakest job. Did you?
Bro, I never had a job.
That's awesome. It was football all the time.
All the time, man.
All the time. I love that. That's why you are where you are now, man.
Let me ask you, New York City, quarterback of the Giants, as Colin Cowherd would say, you have a quarterback face.
You need that.
You need to be a handsome guy to be quarterback. Is there anyone from your past that you like, look at me now? Is there any girl from like high school that dumped you, then you're like, look at me now? Any of those randoms? Anyone reach out to you like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I think that you always have, you know, people along the way who may say things or might come at you from a different way, you know, behind your back. And I think it all, like, I mean, I know it goes for you guys too. Like, we've all had those little moments where it creates a chip on your shoulder that, you know, you want to show something that you can do. And I think that anytime you have a little extra motivation. So I think there's been a lot of people along the way, a few that, you know, come to mind for me. So I don't need to really say names, but there's definitely been a few. Anything
that helps motivate's a good thing. And, you know, speaking of people taking note of what he's doing, was it wild to you to see how much that picture of you and Skattebo blew up when you guys were just posing there like this? Like, that picture was everywhere.
Yeah, it was
like,
sick.
Do you check social media and see all of that, or is it best for you to ignore it? I mean, what's your approach with that?
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay off of social media as much as I can.
Yeah.
Just because there's like so much out there, man. Like, you know, for me to just have a sharp mind, mental clarity, you know, you got to stay away from that as much as you can. But at the same time,
you're aware that picture
I'm aware of it. Like, you see it. I mean, I saw it on the New Heights podcast, you know, like things like that. People talking about it, but I think that's just me and Scat, man. We're just having fun.
And I think that's so perfect for the Jersey fans, the New York, New Jersey fans, right? I feel like sometimes the quarterback has to match the vibe, and I feel like, you know, they already love you, but I feel like you match that vibe, man. And yeah, I wish you all the best in the world with the Giants.
Oh,
we need that from you.
We were just saying that you guys as the young quarterbacks in the league, it's like we're saying goodbye to a lot of veterans now and a lot of young guys coming up. What are your thoughts on Mendoza and possibly the Giants and the Raiders? Is that any advice you would have for him? Because I feel like he's in a similar position, like young, cool guy. He's about to do what you did last year.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've learned through the whole process was just like patience. I think a lot of times, you know, especially now in today's world, everything is like instant gratification and like, what can you do for me right now? And a lot of times, like there's learning curves. Like you're gonna have mountains, you're gonna have valleys. You got to be able to weather every storm that you go through. So I think just from like a patience standpoint, like continue to be process driven. Don't let anything like deter or, you know, interfere with like your vision of how you want to go about things, but just stay within the process, keep the main thing the main thing.
Oh, quick question. I forgot. You were sidelined college football playoffs.
Yeah.
Did they lip read you correctly?
Oh, yeah, they got me.
Yeah.
They got me.
I was like, damn.
They got me. I'm just happy it worked out. I'm just happy it worked out the way that it did.
Did your stomach drop a little bit when you first heard it, or someone sent you the link? Like, oh, no, what did I say?
Maybe initially, but I was like, you know what? Like, I'm putting it out there in the world. Like, the energy that I'm trying to give off right now, like, this is going to happen.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Something we speculate on, right? We're fans. We're watching this. You're the starting quarterback. You're the future of the franchise. They run stuff like that by you just to see what your vibe is? They have to, no? I mean, this is who you're working closely with.
Stuff like that?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No, I had no idea.
I always just, that's crazy to me.
I know. I think I just got to be mindful, like, all right, maybe I need to, you know, do like the coordinator, like,
right.
Yeah. I have a question. When big news breaks, group chat blow up?
So you're just the surprise.
Or do you get a heads up ahead of time for big decisions?
No, I definitely had like a few people reach out to me, and I was like, shoot, like, I probably shouldn't have said that, but I was like, this is what I want to happen. So, you know, I got Coach Harvs now. We're ready to roll.
Well, hey, dude, we'd love to have you on our show anytime, man. We do it out of Los Angeles, but we're from the East Coast. We wish you all the best, continued success, and wish you all the best next season, man.
Yeah, give us a scoop real quick what you do at Pepsi, because I know you got your sweet jacket. You're rocking the Pepsi Zero.
Doubt.
I'm a big fan of Pepsi Zero, for sure.
No doubt. Big shout out to Pepsi Zero Sugar. I mean, this jacket's sick. Like I said earlier, but you know the partnership just came naturally, and yeah, I think just as a kid when you grow up seeing things on TV and when you have an opportunity and you know you're surrounded by great people, it just works great.
Awesome, who are you watching the game with? Do you watch with like friends and family at home, or you got a big thing going on?
No, I'll probably just keep it low key for sure, friends and family, and you know, I think for me like this whole playoff time, like it's been really hard for me to watch because you want to be the ones playing in it. So
yeah,
you know, use that as motivation.
Nice.
Hey, listen, man, thank you for your time, brother.
Yeah,
thank you,
Jaxson
Dart. Make noise for Jaxson Dart.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
pleasure.
you, bro.
Thank you guys for taking the time.
Appreciate it,
man.